Hey everybody, it's Saturday and it's about almost 6 o'clock. You're the first persons that I have spoken to today. I've been very much alone today, just me and Rosie, and she never answers me back except with a smart meow every now and then. As you can see, I've got my uh, thing that I made. Um, I just thought I'd throw it on so y'all wouldn't have to look at the same moo all week. I don't wear this all day long. I just wear it like a couple hours a day. Most of the time I'm in my nightgown. Don't tell anybody, but I'm usually in my nightgown. Let me make sure that the sound on this is up because I got a couple sound issues. Somebody said, there we go. That's 100% up so everybody can hear me. I even washed my face and I brushed my toofies, so I'm all good. And I want to thank, I don't know who did it, but somebody sent Mimi some Skittles. She was so excited, but I had already put unicorn poop in her because I forgot I had those because I hid them in a drawer. So yes, so Mimi wants to say thank the wonderful subscriber. All the those are the little unicorn poops somebody sent her. So she's real happy. She's all pooped up. She's all pooped up. So anyway, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I've been bouncing around from one room to another. I go in the living room and I'm in there and I start working on clutches and coins. I got like two coin purses going, and but I haven't put the hardware on yet because that takes skill. Sticking that needle through those teeny little holes. And the other day I had the heck of a time with one, realizing that I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get the needle through that hole. And let me tell you something. Google did something to the sound, and whatever they did, they screwed it up because my mouth and the camera, it's not all syncing. So just don't look, but just listen. So anyway, what was I saying? So anyway, so then I'm in the living room and I'm working on purses and stuff like that. And then I pick up my knitting. Then I pick up my crocheting. And then I get up and I go into my bedroom and there's my fabric and stuff. I said, well, maybe I should cut my moo now because I'm going to make me a couple moo-moos. I said I wanted to do that this weekend. So I get the fabric out, and then for some reason I had to come in here and get scissors. So I sat down and I said, well, maybe I should answer some comments. So I started on comments because I'm very, very backed up on those. So I started on the comments, and then somebody asked me some questions. So I get up and I go somewhere else. I've been doing that all day. I've just been going from one room to the other. So anyway, I don't really have much. I did want to show you. I wanted to show you. I'm tweaking. The eyeglass case. Well, I've been getting some suggestions and I've been tweaking it here and there. Now, everybody asked me about these. So let's just get it straight right from the beginning. Number one, the coin purse, the little coin purse, Bag O'Day, Crystal at Bag O'Day did a tutorial on the little coin purses using acrylic yarn and the fuzzy stuff like that you make the little scrubbers out of. And she made those, and I made those coin purses 10 years ago or so. I mean, it had to have been at least 10 years because I sold them at craft fairs when I did craft fairs. Okay, so, and I tweeted them. So then I discovered I liked doing them, and I brought them back into my creative mind, and I was tweaking around with different materials to make them with, and I ended up, and I'm going to say this once and then I'm not going to answer any more emails or questions about it. I use Bonnie's cord 2mm. You can get it at Hobby Lobby, you could get it on Amazon. I would watch your sales because it's very expensive. You can get it through Etsy. You can get it anywhere. You just Google it. Anything that I do, I Google. You can find out anything anywhere is Google, and then you'll get whatever you need. Okay, I got a little spot on my glass, and I keep seeing a little spot when I look at you, and I know you're not a little spot. So anyway, so I use the Bonnie's cord, and I also use some cord that Sandy from Crochet A sent me. But I have to put two strands together to get what I get with the Bonnie's cord. And it's macrame cord. So if you want to look up macrame cords, they have different kinds. I have tried, I would say maybe 4 or 5 different kinds of macrame cord. No, that's me doing the slow thing, so you wouldn't know that I don't know how to pronounce it properly. Anyway, so I use that, and that was the best that, I like what she sent me. I've made purses out of that, and then what I always get from Bonnie's cord. I don't know if Bonnie's the one that sells it, but that's the name of the cord, and it's macrame cord. So I try that, and that's what I like the best. Some of the colors have a nice kind of like shine to it, and some of them are kind of dull. The red is kind of dull, but some of the others have a nice, I guess this must be more nylon in it than cotton, I don't know, but there's just some that are easier. Red is very hard to work with. I mean, my fingers were so sore from doing a red one that I don't do red very often, but I can. So anyway, the eyeglass case, the other clutches is just completely my creation. I did a lot of research. I looked for lots of hardware, and you have to do the same thing. You get on and you find what you like. What I like of what you like might be 2 different things, so you just need to go in and Google it and find the vendor that you like, that you can get your hardware from. It's all a matter of trial and error, and so far I've not had a lot of errors. I've tweeted it like I've tweeted the eyeglass case already. I have added another row of width and some more height. And the reason being, now I made this one. This is a gray one. But I had gotten suggestions. Now, these little things, I know that they're to put chains on or anything that you want to hang on. Okay, I know that. I put little, I like putting little charms on them. But you can get chains to put on, and maybe I'll do that later, maybe get a removable type of chain. Somebody's trying to set something up, and it's driving me crazy, because even though I've got to turn this off because it's driving me crazy. So let me just turn that off, because that dinging just, ooh. So anyway, so I've tweeted it a little bit. I've made it a little bit wider. Now, when you start making suggestions about adding this and that, it adds to the price of it. It has to, because that means that's more money out of my pocket to do these. Now, these embellishments I buy, and I try to get them on sale, and I get them from the embellishments, the patches and all that. I just went out and Google patches, iron-on patches. That's it. You'll find hundreds of them, and you just have to look through and find the ones that you like. The embellishments, of course, are just charms and pendants that you can get from Michael's, um, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, places like that. If I close my eyes, I can usually see the in the back of my mind. I see the names of these people. But anyway, so the reason that I did this, and let me, is because cell phone. This is my cell phone, and it fits perfect. Look at this. Put it right in the bottom like that. Put your glasses on top. Your lipstick. I put my lip gloss right in there, and just click it, and it's better than trying to carry. I found out. I don't know if y'all watch Dr. Pimper Popper, Sandra Sandra Lee, the pimple popper. Well, I watch her. But anyway, you know, she removes a lot of these lymphomas. Uh, not lymphomas. Yeah, there's little fatty tumors that we get through our bodies, or some people do. Is it lymphomas? Yeah, I guess it is. Anyway, I have one right on my shoulder, and I found out what causes it. Wearing your purse. So you think about it. If you get one of those in your shoulder area, now mine's in the back of my shoulder, where the strap would go, right there. And it's a fatty tissue. Oh, that hurt. It's not supposed to hurt. But some people get them that they're very big, and they get in the way and stuff like that. But anyway, those are caused by wearing heavy purses on your shoulder. So in my later years, I have decided I don't use straps that much anymore. I either carry it or I just don't carry that much. But now in this, I can put I have my little card holder that Cheryl Bolts made me. And I put my cards in there with my license and, hospitalization card stuff. And I stick it in something like this with my glasses and lip gloss, my cell phone, and I'm out of here. And of course you could buy chains. You could fix it up if you want to, or I'm going to look into it. I have a lot to do right now, but when I get all this done, then I will venture into adding on to these. But it adds to the cost. Remember that. But anyway, so it fits perfectly. I'm real happy with it. There's the gloss, and there's the phone. But the width of it is perfect, so you don't have to slide it in different. It just flips right in there. You could turn it any way you want. And of course, this cord is nice padding, so you don't have to worry about it. Even if you dropped it, it probably wouldn't break. So I have tweeted it, and people said that you could put pins, crochet hooks, embellishments of whatever you want. Like if you were going on a trip. I'm going on a trip soon. I'll tell you about it in a minute. And I'm going to probably put my crochet hooks and stuff in here and stick it in my carry-on, and away we go. So that's what's happening with these are eyeglass cell phone carriers or purses or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, so made that. I'm going to make one for my sister in green. Green's her favorite color. And I made her sage green. I think I got enough sage green. I'll have to take. I found that these are taking more cord to make than the regular coin purses. So I'll have decided to. Now, I always tell you guys what the prices is, because I don't want to go through Etsy and go through that program. So I just sell them myself. And I've been thinking about setting up a Facebook page that you could go on, but I haven't gotten to that yet. But That is something. It takes time, and I gotta think, and my thinking's not so good. My thinking is my thinking is stinking. Is that what it goes? So anyway, that's I want to do that. Okay, so now we got that out of the way. Now I wanted to show you where I am on my scarf. I am now down to, I'm up to row 58. It changed here, and so now we're in a whole new pattern, and we do this for another 10 inches or no, 58 to 82. So see, this is this is the back of the sweater, so it's going to be long, and this part of it's going to be different before we start putting the sleeves and stuff together. So the pattern's really pretty. I mean, I really enjoy making it. It's nice, very nice. And the wool, I know there's 22% wool in here, and I talked to you about that, right? So I'm okay with the wool on this. I did the other night. I worked on it a little bit too long, and I noticed my top of my hand started to itch, but that's it. So I'm on row 52, and I have to go to, with this pattern, I have to go up to 82. So that shouldn't take me too long. I'm going to be working on that tonight too. Then I started a new project. Yes, I did. And this is called the Sassy Love Crochet. And it's westconnections@yahoo.com. It's a shell yoke pullover. And this is a picture of it. Isn't that cute? Of course, I started out using a burnt orange, and that burnt orange that you see right there. And for some reason, I didn't like it. And really what I want to, but I said, well, why don't I make it in something else and see how it turns out, and then use like Caron Simply Soft. Caron Simply Soft. I love the color of this. But anyway, so it's made into 4 pieces. It's crocheted. You'd like it. It's with, you see that glitch? Anyway, it's made with a, I think it was an M hook. Well, I went down to L hook. M I started with, I didn't like it, so I went to a L hook. And then here, I think it's the sleeves, you go to a J hook. But this is what I'm working on. Now, I've made my back piece. Okay, you have to make 2 of these. And, okay, Rose likes crochet. This is purple, not blue. This is some kind of purple. And this is violet by Super Saver Ombre. Now, you don't want to go into your really nice yarn until you figure out how it really looks, right? Because I can make, I think, again. Like I told you, I don't know if I can do it. Okay, this is one that you have to do the front and back. This is half double crochet, and it's this, you have to make 2 of these. So that's easy. Half double crochet for 13 and a half inches. So that's one. Then after you do that, you start putting on the yoke. This is the yoke. So it's like, we'll start right, I guess this starts right around where your boobies start, and then it moves up. So that's where I am. I'm on the yoke part of it, and that has to go for like 10 and a half inches. So, but I love the color change in it. Isn't that going to be pretty? This is for my niece. So yeah, so this is the top that I'm working on, and then if you see in the picture, you can see that's where it starts, and then you add on like, I think it's like 11 or 12 stitches on each side for this part of the sleeve, and then you'll add on the rest of the sleeve here. But I like it. I think it's going to be really cute. And so then after that, after I see how this goes, then I'll go into my nicer yarn and then maybe do a nice one too. So this has been fun. The reason I like this is it's quick. It's quick, but I love the, let's see, what's the front? Is this the front? Shoot, I think this is the front. I like the texture look of this. The texture look, I like that. But that's just, it's just a cluster. It's just 5 half double crochets and a single crochet. But it makes a nice cluster. And I think I'm getting to the dark part, which is going to come up towards this, towards the top. So the dark will be at the bottom and it'll be at the top. So that's pretty cool. So that's what I've been working on. I just whipped this up last night. Yeah, if it's a simple pattern like this. So I just started it last night and I got that far and I worked on a little bit this morning. So again, this is called the Sassy Love Crochet and it's the shell yoke pullover. I like the model too. She shows it off very nice. And I'm making a medium. So we'll see how that goes. And let's see, I'll show you what else I've got going. Well, I haven't showed you. This is also by Sassy Love Crochet, and I've got the yarn already picked out, and this is called the crochet shell. It's just a simple little shell. I put it in black and white because I was running out of color. I didn't want to use all my color on this because it's a very simple shell. I think it's half double crochet again, but it's something that you could whip up just like that. So I like this. And this is another Sassy Love Crochet. These were all paid for patterns, and I looked these suckers up too. And here's another one that I'm going to work on, and this is also crochet. It's called the Granny Stripes Sweater, and the crochet pattern is by Anna D. And this is the pattern for that. Isn't that pretty? I'm thinking fall. See what I'm saying? I'm thinking fall, baby. But this, it says cotton, but you know, or 4 skeins of cotton or 4 medium worsted weight. Worsted weight yarn is fine. Okay, this one, yeah, I went pattern shopping. And this one is by Anna D. Boy, when I find somebody I like, it has a little bit of a turtleneck to it, but kids will love that because it keeps them warm. And the difficulty on this is intermediate, and the other one is intermediate. But this one, isn't that cute? See? It's a little long sleeve sweater. That's in my, and then I found this one's just called Lavender. Just called Lavender Sweater. It's, to believe it or not, this was done with lily, sugar, and cream yarn and lavender. I'm not going to use it in that. I'm going to use a different kind of cotton. I'm going to use the yarn bee cotton. But isn't that cute? I like that. I'm thinking kids. You know, the kids like that kind of stuff. And I think I showed you that. Now, this one, this is called the Z top, and guess what? I have some of that ZZ, what is it called? ZZ twisted yarn. I have some of that, and I'm going to get that out, and I'm going to make that, and I think it's going to be red and white. I think those are the 2 colors that I have. Yeah, it's kind of blown out. I'm blown out, but I look at tan. I have to do that more often. But anyway, that's by Rachel Miser at Evelyn and Peter, the ZZ top. And I think I got these on Etsy. And then this is going to be my knitting pattern that I'm going to work on. It's a little crop top called Quarantined Crop. Did I show you? You know what? I showed you these before, but the machine wasn't working. The camera wasn't working. But anyway, so I'm going to use that. I've got to get some special yarn for that. You know, the kind like Chevy Rail gets, and those little skeins, and she gets all those pretty little colors. I don't have any pretty little colors like this. It's just worsted weight. DK to worsted weight. Worsted to Aran weight. Worsted. That's like, yeah. So those are the two main projects I'm working. And then I have been commissioned to do like 22 bags for this wonderful lady. So I am just finished up 8 of them. They're all going to, every one of them is going to be different. So Carol, I've got 8 done. I made 4 or 5 yesterday. And these are all going to, she's going to give those out as Christmas gifts, I believe. So I've been working on those. And, oh, here's another. I've never heard of Wendy Monet. That's Monet is, it's the yarn, but I would love to make that. And this is a knit pattern, and I had started it with something, and then I got to a situation. You know, some of these things I've done, but now they put initials to them. But I mean, look at this. It says, okay, it says knit 1, yarn forward, slip 1, knit 1, PSSO, knit 1, repeat from star to the last 1 stitch. So, of course, they have the little, you know, explanation. So, where's the explanation? I thought they did. Oh, yeah. PSSO, pass slip stitch over. Y forward, yarn forward. I knew that. YRN, yarn around the needle. So I frogged what I had done and decided I'm going to wait until I can really concentrate to get this going. Because I think once you get the first 2 rows going, you continue that pattern for like 14 inches. So once you get it down, like this sweater, once you get it down, then you're good to go. There. Okay, I made a little note somewhere. Okay, I talked to you about the purses. I talked to you about the little projects I'm working on. What else? I think that's about it, guys. I got some things here to mail out. I got some stuff waiting now over here that's ready to go. So I'm just beside myself with all the things I got going. But this is Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday, I promised myself that I would work on myself stuff that I want to, you know, do. So I'm going to go in, I think now, and watch a movie and work on the sweater and the other sweater. I do a little crocheting, and then I do a little knitting, and I do a little crocheting, and then I do a little knitting, and a little cutting, and a little this, a little of that. And I didn't do my nap today, so Rosie's a little pissed off at me, but that's the way it goes. I can't take a nap every day. Okay. I'm going to show you these. I do not know. I am not up on all this stuff. But I'm going to show you the panels that I have. If you would like, I don't know what the name of them are or anything, but you'll have to just give me, maybe I'll do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 or whatever. But anyway, let me know if you want these. I can sell you if you want to make a mask out of these, I can sell you just the panel if you like. Okay? So I've got these 2 panels left, and these are the doggies, I think. These are dogs, paw dogs or something. But that's what these are. I've got the green and the blue left on that. Okay, if anybody's interested, send me an email. Don't put it in the comments. Send me an email if you want these, and I'll I'll give you a deal on them, okay? Don't say anything to anybody. Okay, and I also have these left. The mustache, that face. So we've got the mustache, we got the teeth, the brown, the mouth, tongue sticking out. So I have these left. Then I have this whole panel left. I think this is called the Sonic, I think. But I have this whole panel here. And I could cut them or sew the whole sandal. We'll work out a deal. We'll work out a deal. But I like to get those if you want those. They're not producing these anymore. I mean, they only produce so many, and then they sold them, and then that's it. I mean, it's not like they're going to jump out there again. And I have this whole panel. I think these are cute. I do not know who these fellas are, who these creatures are, but I have this whole panel here. And I have the green. I have two of these. Oops. Wait a minute. Where's the nose? Yeah, that's the nose, I think. Does it go like that? Or does it? Yeah, it has to go like that, right? Oh, God, yeah, that'll make a good mask. Ooh! So I have the green. I have two of the green. And I have one of the little pussycat. If you want me to make one for you, fine. If you want to buy just the fabric, that's fine. But that's all I have left of those. The other mouthy ones that I loved and got two panels of are gone, except for that. So that's it on those. That's all I'm going to show. I spent 30 minutes telling y'all a bunch of nothing, huh? Yeah, it's a weekend. Every day's a weekend, though, really. And it's Saturday. I guess I should take a shower today or tomorrow. I go Wednesday to get my new glasses and my eyes examined. But I just wanted to show you guys. And you saw, I don't know if everybody, but this is the one I made for myself. I mean, if somebody wants this, I'd be happy to give it to you. You might want to wash it, but I love that. Isn't that funny? I did have it on that time that I took a picture of it, but so if you want this, that'll be fine. You can just throw it in the wash. But if anybody wants this, let me know. But look, if you put it right there, I'm not putting it on me. I'm just showing you. But isn't that cute? So I do have that if anybody wants that. All right. Well, I'm going to say goodbye. It was just a Saturday afternoon. I was going to do a live, but then I get all silly and I'd be on too long, and then you guys would get bored, and so we'll do a live again soon, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? But this is August. It's time to get ready for the fall coming. Yeah. So that's it for now. Cheryl is not feeling well, but she's getting better. They've got her on really some strong antibiotics. She has a terrible UTI infection. And she told me I could tell you, so it's all right. But she was in a lot of pain in her back and up in her shoulders. So she was, I was on the phone with her. She says, I got to go. We were on face-to-face on Messenger. She said, I got to go to the bathroom. I said, okay. So about an hour later, she comes back. She couldn't get off. So I know those infections are terrible. Nobody understands it unless you really had one like that. It's crazy. All right. Well, I'm going to say goodbye. Y'all have a great weekend. Stay out of trouble. You can't go anywhere, so you're not going to get any trouble. To get any trouble, you have to be at home. And I hope I mentioned everything that I needed to mention to you guys. I just was getting so many messages about the purses. I just wanted to be straight with you guys and let you know what I use and stuff like that. And I do get questions about where I get my fabric. I shop. I go on Google and I shop. That's the only place I can tell you. I've been on eBay. I've been on Etsy. I've been on Fabric.com. I've been on all different places. You just have to, Joann's, even Walmart, and you just have to. I mean, you have to be patient enough to look through and find something that makes you happy. That's what it's all about. It's making you happy, and that's why I do what I do, because it makes me happy. And I'm only going to do what I like to do. These masks were not hard to make. They were easier than the other masks. And I even put a pipe, little pipe thing here, so that you can press it down over your nose, and then when you breathe, the air doesn't go up into your glasses, because I have the glasses. So no, it's pretty easy, and now that I got it, I just do it this way because it's to show off the whole mask. And yeah, I came up with it. I don't know who does it. I watched some of them, and they take each piece and do something with it and do something with it. And I said, oh Jesus, that's so much trouble. Just put the two pieces together, iron it, and sew it up. That's what I did. So you just have to use your mind and just do that. Okay. Oh, I want to say I am really enjoying Mama Swift and all her. If you haven't, check her out. She's been opening her gifts. She did. I think she's did two gift openings, and one e card. The e gifts, e card gifts that she's gotten, and thanking everybody. I mean, she did a great job on it too. I couldn't have done it, but she's doing a good job. And the only thing is, on the live, it was very blurry, and I couldn't see the stuff very well. But she'll do it however she wants to do it. But I watched it on the television this morning. This morning was my day. I like Saturday and Sunday because then I watch all my weekenders. That Rel from Dabbling Hook, Crafty Homemaker, Carrie Penny, and I watch Ella from No Catchy Name, and Deb from Canadian Crusher, because some of these people just come, just once a week kind of thing, and they come usually posted on the weekend. So Saturday morning, and I watch Zen and Rogers, because she does her once a week or every 2 weeks, something like that. Petra only does it like twice a month. So I don't think I watched her last one, but I have to do that. I save some for Saturday morning while I eat breakfast, and then I save some for Sunday morning. So Petra will be tomorrow morning, and I watch them on TV. So who else did I watch this morning? Oh, Randy Rambling. What a brilliant young lady she is, and I know she's overcome a lot of obstacles, but God bless her. She is just, I mean, she's very intelligent, but she's back to writing again. So I want to get in on some of that. So, because she writes the kind of books that I like, or she will be writing some of the books that I like to read. So, but yeah, Rambling Randy. It's very good, very, very good. And she does have an Etsy shop, I believe. Yeah. And I haven't seen them yet, but I know that Ella was putting her bags on this morning. And I didn't go on there, but her totes are very nice. And of course, Rel from the Dabbling Hook makes excellent little notion bags. She makes beautiful little notion bags. And she makes great hats, and she writes her own patterns and does her own thing. I could do that too, but it's too much work, and I'm too old. I like doing, and the other, it's a lot of work. God bless them. That's all I gotta say. But it's nice to see growth in the. I mean, you're not gonna see much growth here because I'm just my mind isn't well, sometimes sometimes I come up with some stuff, but I just, it's good to see the young kids, um, the growth that they're doing in their channels. I just love it, and and I think it improves your channel if you keep growing, and that's the important part, is to set yourself goals every year and meet those goals, and I think that's wonderful. Of course, I don't have any goals. I don't have anything to meet. I just enjoy coming on and talking to you guys and chit chatting with you, uh, uh, and we do this. We like the same things, and that's what's important. I don't give two poops about all those numbers and figures and stuff like that. I haven't got time to worry about it. I do like getting a check every month. I do, because that covers my cell phone bill, which is what my whole goal was. It was to make enough to pay my cell phone bill, because I didn't have a cell phone till I got on YouTube, and also to pay for the shipping. Right now I'm having I got, oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Okay. I got 11 boxes of spiral notebooks. Or maybe I told you, right? 200 and 200 and something. Jeez, I wrote it down. Wait a minute. 229 items. Spiral notebooks, crayons, scissors, ballpoints, and pencils. That's right. That was Thursday when I did that. I haven't been on since Thursday, right? So anyway, so I got 229 items that we're sending. 203 were notebooks. The rest was ballpoint pens, pencils, scissors, and crayons. And I have 11 boxes. Well, I used to be able to go to Zappos, and I could print out um, a label, and Zappos paid for the shipping. Well, now I couldn't do it. They changed their um, they changed their they changed the whole damn thing. I'm sorry, just the whole damn thing is a mess. So I got on the phone with somebody yesterday, and they told me to go to this place. Well, I've already been there. I went there hours ago, and it still only allowed you to do one label. So now I'm going to wait. I have to wait till tomorrow, and I'm going to call both of them, and I'm going to find out why I can't send these. And I got one label here, and I'm going to put that on the hats, because I got a box of hats. So I'm going to put this label on the hats. But daggone it, that makes me so mad, because I wanted to call UPS to come by and pick these up and get them out of my house. So, but anyway, so now I'm going to have to wait. And yeah, so we were very successful. I filled out all the donation forms. I did everything I was supposed to do. Now I'm just going to have to wait till Monday to get all this out of here. But I think it was very successful, and I want to thank everybody for your donations. The kids, I mean, even, they've got millions of kids that they donate to. And I got a great big box in there now. Maybe that's what I'll do this afternoon, to put some more hats, and I'll send them some more hats. So, but I have to do a donation thing on that. Anyway, so I'll get all that figured out on Monday. And I got my crisscross boxes straightened out. Hopefully that went well. Everybody will get their boxes and stuff. So, keep crocheting. Keep making. I think I might make this again, but much smaller and with a lighter. This comfy cotton, it feels light, but it's heavy, especially if you got a lot of stuff to cover. Well, it's a beautiful day here in Florida. It's hot and muggy as usual. Beautiful sky. I'm looking out at my window now, and everything looks good. I'm sure there's a storm in the brew. Usually is. Every afternoon there's a storm. So anyway, thank you guys so much for the donations, and I am just so thrilled to death that we got all this together. I mean, 203 spiral notebooks. I was so excited. I'm still excited. You guys are great. You're my heart. You really are. You guys are wonderful. Okay, guys, I think I'll do a little work now, and I will talk to you good people later. Have a great afternoon. I'm stopping now. I'm stopping. I'm going to shut up now. I think if I can find the cursor. Okay, you guys, have a good one. Toodles.